Good morning, everybody, and this is your S&P 500 day trade setups for today. So I just want to draw a block here. So this is kind of the area that we're in. You can see we dropped into this. Uh, well, let's just start with the previous history. You look to the left here. This is the last time there was an interest rate announcement, and this was a surprise higher interest rate announcement than what was expected, and the market fell off. Then we had a just consolidation just before the interest rate hike. You can see a week and a half before it, and then it came in, which was better than expected, and we rallied. Now we've got the Jackson Hole conference, and they're expecting, and the fear comes back in, and that kicks off today. But look at the oscillators; they've grouped to the downside. Some reasonable divergence here between these lows. You take it from there, you can see there's the low, there's the price low. Actually, wrong one. Rather take it from this one here. Anyway, there is divergence. You've got price divergence. Price is basically horizontal where oscillators are moving down. So there is divergence. We are in an uptrend in amongst the moving averages at the moment. So not a really strong uptrend, but we're definitely in an uptrend. And we've got a little zone here that we are trading in right now. If you drop down to the 3-hour, you can see oscillator starting to move the upside. We have a bearish crossover of the moving averages, and we are at this stage just flirting with the 155, with a retest of 155. So just want to get rid of this here. Your entry for shorts, if they are going to happen, is going to be off the fractal break, and that's the first fractal break. So as soon as you see another fractal break the upside, then you're going to move this level up, and then you're going to look for a break below that. So at the moment we are just ranging, and I think this is the range that we have here. So this is the up and down we've got here. 4132 to the downside and 4175 to the upside. Those are your two levels you need to be paying attention to for today. Look at the oscillators here on the 1 hour, and you can see we are grouping to the upside. Don't want to be chasing longs in a situation like that. And you've got a level coming up here, 4175, 4174.8, but that's the zone there. You can see there's a fractal. So that's the area that you'd be paying attention to. Maybe a half decent opportunity for a short scalp off that. But if we're trading the 15-minute, you can see we've got a crossover here. So you kind of want to be a little bit cautious because look at what happened yesterday. A series of higher lows and higher highs that formed. So could very well be some kind of reversal pattern forming here. I'd be a little bit reluctant to chase the longs at the moment, just based off the hour. And if you look at the oscillators, I'm not really that keen in chasing longs there. At the same time, I'm a little bit cautious of chasing any shorts. So that just basically means we have complete confusion, and I think there is a trend line here we can put in. And you can see, if I just take the basic principle of price action here, here's your first high. That's actually not the first high. Sorry, not this. So you should take the first two fractals. Now, you can see there's the first two fractals. 1, 2, broke up, found supports on it, and then went sideways. So that's a kind of price action you should be looking at. And if I do, just need to make this smaller. So if we assume that was the first break and then we went sideways, and here's the next trend line that is forming, again, there is my first two fractals, and you can see my attempt at it there, my rejection, dropped off, and then we've come back up again. So there isn't another trend line that I can see, so which is the other thing which is a little bit concerning at the moment. So here we've broken through, so there is potential for a move to the upside, but then there is also, if I just go to a bigger time frame and look for There's your first two, first fractal, second fractal. You can see the retests of it. There is another potential area there, and that coincides with this 4175 area. So, and if you look at those oscillators there, I think a move into this area, you'd probably see some kind of a pullback, but I have a feeling that it's just going to pull back into this range, this consolidation area here. And this is going to continue pretty much all week. So for me, probably the 15 or the 5-minute chart is what you want to be trading if you've got time for it. And if you just drop down like this, you can see yesterday was really messy on the 5 minutes. You can see here was an opportunity here. You just need to apply the same principle. Look for your levels to the left. As soon as you get price action on the levels, you're looking for trades. The only difference here is you're in for a couple of minutes rather than a couple of hours. So this kind of setup here, you're talking about a 50-point risk for a 100-point gain. So a 2-to-1 trade. And you can see lots of potential price action happening. And you can see here's another great level going into the close, right on the level. Inside, well, not even an inside bar, but it's not a decent pattern, but it's there. And then you've got a pin bar off the 155. So now the 5 minutes is probably something that you can be trading with. And you just need to look at your levels. And you can look for the pullbacks and make sure all the breakouts. So there's a breakout there. So wait for price to come back. You find support here, good opportunity, and you're in with like a 50. If there's anything more than a 50-point stop loss on the 5 minutes, it's not worth taking. So you just look for the right decent setups, and you're looking for 2-to-1 trades. So you're going to scalp it basically. And you can probably get 3 or 4 trades in if you are trading full time. But you know, a lot of you guys are working and just using this as a side hustle. So what you're looking for is that 1 or 2 opportunities. And for us in the European time zone, that's pretty much at the end of our workday, and sometimes at the beginning of our workday. Anyway, enough of that ramble. Hope it helps, but for me, I am a sit-on-hands type guy today again, and just waiting for the politicians to finish their nonsense before looking for opportunities here. Hope that helps, and we'll catch up with you tomorrow morning. Cheers for now.